At power forward, Isaiah Stewart. At point guard, Devontae Graham. At the other guard position, Brandon Miller. At the other forward position, Alex Caruso. At center, Steven Adams. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. Let's make the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Man in the middle, standing 6'8", number 5, Jared Vanderbilt. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 25, Trey, number 25. Starting at point guard, at 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 9, Jared Jackson Jr. The other guard, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. And tonight, we'll see no shortage of speed on the court tonight, Clark. Both of these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
And now Indiana's starting group. Miller is out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Adams in its center, filling out the middle. Up top, Vanderbilt. Paul against Graham. 6 on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Now here's Graham. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Miller from the inbound. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Determined to get through and finish. Miller already with flair in his first year.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. B.A., this kid is special.
One shot.
And the second straight year missing the playoffs for the Pacers, Clark. It seems things may be heading in the right direction, though.
Exactly, B.A. Rick Carlisle led the team to more wins in his second year at the helm than the first season, which is a good sign, and they do have a nice core.
Curry, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And the balance Curry possesses is unique. Impressive at staying in control even when he gets fouled.
At the line for Minnesota, Stephen Curry. One shot.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Miller. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Some solid defense from Stewart.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. The Pacers again can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Vanderbilt. Good work defensively by Caruso.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Paul against Caruso. Outside Vanderbilt. Out to the right wing. Outside Paul. Pass to Curry. The three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Here's Miller. They get it again. And it's Adams missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Vanderbilt. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, the value of Jarrett Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jarrett Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
Aldama's checked in for Stewart. Caruso outside. Going inside. Aldama outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Tipped. Over to the wing. Now here's Vanderbilt. Guarded closely. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Indiana. They're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played.
When I look at Indiana, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Adams, the pass to Graham. Can they get it? Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Curry. Outside Schroeder. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Jackson for three. Adams grabs the miss. Indiana trailing here. Graham against Schroeder. Adams with a screen on Reddish. Miller, the pass to Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
He's off on the first. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
Schroeder against Graham. Schroeder into the lane. Jackson outside. For three. And it's Graham with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Caruso. Here's Miller to stop the drought. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Jackson for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Aldama, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Schroeder. Pulls up. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Moody's checked in for Indiana.
First in points off fast breaks, and they're currently 3rd in team blocks. They do a great job finding ways to put a body in front of most shots.
And this is a team that loves to play at a breakneck pace. Once they get the ball, they're looking to push the pace. And they are the best in the league at converting in transition. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
They may have wished for more games against a definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Paul taking his time here. 5 on the clock. Jackson with a screen on Graham. Kicks it out to Jackson. Drains the triple.
Chris Paul's so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 8. It's Graham on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Graham, the pass to Moody. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Number 25.
First one falls for him. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Griffin, he's checked in for Indiana. Johnson comes in for Graham. Outside Johnson. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. And Johnson is good for 3.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Now Paul. Still no points. Here's Gafford. Adams covering. Back to Gafford. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. And the Pacers making a change here. Banton's checked in.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 45, Delano Banton.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Paul with a steal. Left side Schroeder. Let's go with a 3. Vanderbilt to pass to Gafford. Gafford the screen. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively. Tough call for his coach. 2nd foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
At the line for the Pacers, Banton taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hurdle's checked in for Indiana. Miller comes in for Griffin. And so he hits both. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hawkins. Lets it go. Here's Gafford. And he makes it on the layup. Gafford's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Banton can't get it to go. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 20-5 run. Vanderbilt with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Pirtle. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At the line for the Pacers, Banton, 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Griffin, he's checked in for Indiana. He hits the 2nd from the line. 26 seconds left in the first. Here's Daniels. Jackson outside. The 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Here's Moody. Here's Banton. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second-chance shots.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Santi Aldama. Moody is out there with Miller. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Griffin in at the small forward position. Hawkins can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Shot from the mid-range. Second shot opportunity. Not going to go that time. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Reddish on the wing. 4-3. Gets the three ball to go. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Moody. No points yet. Oh, it's stolen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Miller, the pass to Poeltl. Here's Miller. Fires for three. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important is timing.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Lively. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Hachimura with room to shoot. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Miller, the pass to Moody. Here's Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Jacks up a three. Oh, he misses again. Just 1 for 9 now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Hawkins. Still without a bucket. Hachimura in the post. Working on Griffin. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Caruso comes in for Moody. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Griffin. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Inside. He shoots it. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Outside Graham. Fires the three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Clark, it feels like we've reached the peak of this three-point explosion. What do you think the next trend in the NBA will be?
You know, Brian, it's hard to say. I mean, perhaps we could land on the return of the center, because we're already seeing that in the centers that are excelling and dominating the league and winning MVPs are in their prime. So perhaps we'll see teams get bigger and play more through their centers going forward.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Stewart, he's checked in for Indiana. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. Paul, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Poeltl. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Miller. Here's Graham. Here's Poeltl. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Poeltl's got 4 points this quarter.
Really amazing body control by Poeltl. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Graham. Here's the three. Another miss by Minnesota. And for Indiana, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Here's Pirtle. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Pirtle's got 6.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
From deep. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. He's got 5.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Caruso against Schroeder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Indiana. Caruso taking 2 shots.
And Caruso drops them both. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Vanderbilt, a screen on Caruso. And here's Schroeder outside. Again, the Timberwolves score.
There's the added discipline to Schroeder's game on display there. Just taking what the defense allows.
Pass to Adams. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Paul. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Exceptional focus from the point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Graham against Paul. Pass to Moody. Stewart with it. Over Vanderbilt. Again, Indiana. Here's Schroeder. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Graham against Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Miller's checked in for Moody. Back to Graham. Pass to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a drive. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. You look at Miller, the league leader in points per game. Nobody does it better.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
Yep, and this past month, guys, he's been really unstoppable, scoring at will, gaining more and more confidence as he does so. will be hard to get him out of that zone at this point, playing with a lot of confidence.
That one misses. Curry, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And he sinks the second. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Jackson, the screen. Outside Curry. This one for three. Adams grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Pacers shooting just 38% in this quarter. Stewart. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Vanderbilt with a screen. The three is up. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from three. Outside Grant. From outside the arc. And he recovers it. Stewart outside. Caruso outside. Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Hachimura.
First one falls. So he picks up. Just one from the line that time. On the wing, Caruso. The three is up. Buries it from three. Caruso's got 7.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And that concludes the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Man, this is too much hero ball offensively. Too many quick shots. Shooting under 40%, man, that will prevent you from winning most of the time.
And we'll see what adjustments they cook up, if any. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters. He's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Chris Paul out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Gafford in at the center spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Knocks down the long J.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Miller. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Paul against Graham. Gafford passes to Paul. Vanderbilt with a screen. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Never know what Paul's going to do in these sets. I mean, he's so unpredictable and such a great floor general. I mean, he does a really good job of just picking defenses apart.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Stewart outside. The 3 ball. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And he comes up with a bucket. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Indiana calls timeout. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
checked in for the Timberwolves. And a moment to check in on the rookies with the best shooting percentage in the last month. You look at Miller. Right now, he's second in the league in field goal percentage.
I mean, he's shooting like a seasoned player right now. It has to be exciting for the coaching staff to see him excelling like this.
And what I like about him is he rarely pulls the trigger unless he has a quality look, an open look. And he's cagey and crafty. And how he creates room for himself to get his shot off. Well, I love his offensive presence. A lot of poise. he plays that end of the floor with.
Here's Adams. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Graham, the pass to Miller. To end the run. And Graham, good for 3. Graham's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball against Graham. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Schroeder. And stolen by Caruso. Outside Graham. Back to Caruso. Now here's Graham. 5 to shoot. Hits the trifecta. Graham's got 6 here in the quarter.
Able to score without the ball. Great setup and knockdown by Devontae Graham.
Paul passes to Vanderbilt. Now Gafford. To the paint. Paul, shot is off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Graham. Soft touch off the glass. Graham's got 8 points.
Inside the paint, Graham fights hard for his shot. Able to overcome the defense there.
Left side Schroeder. Gafford the screen. From 13. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Miller. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 5th foul.
With 4 personals now, he'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Curry comes in for Chris Paul. Here's Miller. From about 16, and he gets it to go. Miller's got 11 points.
As a rookie, Miller is already a 3-level scorer.
Outside Schroeder. On the wing, Curry. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. 14 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Caruso, the pass to Stewart. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Minnesota, they love where they stand right now. First place.
You know, for Minnesota, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. A little mid-range shot is up. Connects. The jumper drops.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Here's Miller. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Curry finds Schroeder. To the inside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Knocks it loose. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And Minnesota has possession. It's an 18-point lead. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Timberwolves making a change here. Ball's checked in.
And they clinch the top spot when it comes to protecting the ball. Fewest turnovers per game in the league. No one keeps the ball locked up tight like these guys.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Three-pointer Stewart. The Pacers again can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Jackson, the screen. Here's Paul. Caruso grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone for Jackson Jr. Great teamwork on that drive. But punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Free throw's good for Graham.
And, you know, in my opinion, Graham needs to focus on being more consistent. Raising those shooting percentages, I think, goes a long way to his development.
And the Pacers making a change here. Moody's checked in. Caruso against Schroeder. Down low. Jackson, the pass to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And some changes here for the Pacers. Williams has checked in for Caruso, and it's Griffin in for Graham. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Jackson, the screen. Left side Schroeder. Beyond the arc. Pacers with a rebound. It's a one-on-one situation. Tries it from 19. Griffin's shot is off. And for Minnesota, their shooting has been great at 58% on the third. Daniels is checked in for Schroeder. And the Pacers also making a change. Johnson's checked in. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Griffin. Knocked loose. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And he knocks down the first one.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pirtle's checked in for Indiana. Miller comes in for Johnson. Both good from the line that time.
You know, if they want to come away with the dub, I think they just need to keep knocking down these free throws.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third. To the wing, right side. Here's Hawkins. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Close in. Moses Moody.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Timberwolves shooting around 51%. That's a good number. 51 seconds left in the third. Hachimura. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Griffin. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Griffin's got 5.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Daniels passes to Jackson. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
He got a piece of it. Pass to Hawkins. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Reddish on the wing. Back to Jackson.
You've got to be wary of Pirtle when you're a shooter. If he's in the neighborhood, he can get to it. So I love the fact that he's all out on defense.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team to be more physical and aggressive.
Yeah, something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough out there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Santi Aldama out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Moody, then it's Miller, and it's Griffin in at the 3. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Gafford. Hachimura from long range. Knocks down the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Miller. Can't hit from in close. The Timberwolves shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Schroeder passes to Hawkins. And the 3 off target.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Schroeder. Tries to break his ice. It's rebounded by Indiana. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Stewart, he's checked in for Indiana. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Here's Miller. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Moody. Will it go? Called in by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Jackson. Here's Reddish. Now Jackson, covered by Poeltl. Jackson surveying the D. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. Aldama grabs the board.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Right wing. 3-pointer Stewart. And the 3-pointer goes.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt with a screen. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Poeltl, the pass to Stewart. That 3's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Poeltl against Jackson. Fires from deep. The Pacers pull it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. After hitting 1-3 in the first half. He's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Reddish misses. Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. And it's Aldama off the drive. Pass to Stewart. Here's Moody. Reddish covering. Picked by Aldama. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reddish has got 5 rebounds tonight. From downtown. And that one's good. Jaren Jackson Jr. for 3.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Here's Miller. He's covered by Curry. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Up top, Curry. Here's Reddish. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Pacers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. To the left wing. Moody from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Jackson, the screen. Here's Reddish. No good on the 3.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Here's Miller. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Up top, Reddish. Lets it go from the wing and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Miller. Stewart outside, takes a 3. Counted from distance.
Erno sees a guy on his team open. He finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Outside Curry. Jackson with a screen on Pirtle. Launches it. The rebound by Stewart.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Aldama outside. Picked his pocket. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And the Pacers call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
For Indiana, Steven Adams checked in for Pirtle. Caruso comes in for Aldama. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Moody. Stewart outside. Miller, the pass to Caruso. Adams a screen. Caruso finds Adams. Back to Caruso. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced error.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Schroeder against Graham. Inside. Jackson down low. It's rebounded by Indiana. Stewart's got his fourth rebound in this one. Graham for three. Schroeder with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Jackson pass to Schroeder. Jackson with a screen on Caruso. There's the three. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Schroeder.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Here's Miller. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Hachimura. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for
Free throw good. Hachimura. And both free throws good for Hachimura. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adams with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Miller. Bertans with some nice D. The Timberwolves shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort pays off for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight. Boy, excellent play that time on defense. Got him off balance a little bit and forced the turnover.
Fires in the triple.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Here's Miller. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. And stolen by Graham. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight as New Balance presents our player of the game, Trey Murphy.
Yeah, I cannot fall if I do. It's some man, fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fold free, no. Labels try to put me on a hold. I said free, no. I got so much juice, turning stoop to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Yeah. You ain't seen it like this since like 09. Big bill, the big dog stepping with no cosign. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. If it's my time, ain't no time to be fumbling. Big bill of pay-per-view, Lil Billy SummerSlam. Came a long way, used to out of Cumberland. I done things hard to sleep on his stomach. Get used to evictions and dipping and struggling. I was like 12 or 3 bills, I was juggling. Dodging the was way more than trouble kids. Look at my eyes and then call on my lies. I done went head to head with me more than my size. When you used to a loss, ain't no tucking, no problem. We're like added to everything weighing inside. I was gonna give up rapping right after that album. It's too many nights I done cried till I looked in the mirror off the side. I remembered I'm really best at it alive. Big dog status, nothing less. Even if I lose, I finesse. We ain't gotta talk about a thing. No, I'm only talking about the check. I've been counted out since the jump. I was supposed to in that wreck. I was addicted to buying watches last year. I ain't switched the time on them yet. Late with. Yeah, I cannot fold if I do. It's some man, fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fold free, no. Labels try to put me on a hold. I said free, no. I got so much juice, turning stoop to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. Free. I done went head to head. Ain't no time to be fumbling.
Yeah. Come on. Hey ladies. Hey mom.
What's up?
Let's slide.
Alright.
And we gon'
Me too.
go good. Cause we gon' got drops. Got trucks.
Got G's.
Alright. And we gon' take a ride tonight. So mom.
What's up?
Let's slide.
Alright.
And we gon' Now I was downtown clubbing, ladies' night. Seen shorty, she was crazy, right? And I approached baby like, Mom, what's your age and type? She looked at me and said, you's a baby, right? I told her I'm 18 and live a crazy life. Plus I tell you what the 80s like, and I know what the ladies like. Need a man that's polite, listens and takes advice. I could be all three, plus I can come with me, come stay tonight. She looked at me laughing, like, boy, your game is tight. I'm laughing back like, sure, you're right. Get in the car, and don't touch nothing. Sit in the car, let's discuss something. Oh, I see you tomorrow. Now we speeding up the west side. Left side, I'm ready to do it. Ready for 55th exit. Already we home, now let's. Hey, mom.
What's up?
Let's slide.
Alright.
And we gon'
Me too.
go good, cause we gon' got drops.
Got coops.
Got trucks.
Got G's.
Alright. And we gon' take a ride tonight. So mom,
What's up?
let's slide.
Alright.
And we gon'
And I got a girl, my ex wanna holler and spit. Told me to acknowledge her quick. She like, Cam, stop fronting on that Dave Hostert tip. Come over, let's. I'm like, mama is sick. I promise you. Usually have a problem with chicks. They all say I'm rotten and rich, but not her. High heeled feel. Plus got them Gucci nails, You a cutie still. And this my down girl too. Ain't no deal. We left the movies with Suzuki wheels to the jacuzzi. I tell you my real. I mean she do be winning. Louis spinning. Go to the crib. She got the Gucci linen. I see grinning. She looked and said, Cam, I know that you be sinning. Nah, I'm a changed man. Look at the range, man. I got a whole new game plan. Looked and said, that's nothing but game, Cam. She was right, she was up in the range, man. Dropped her off at the L, now I'm flipping the cell. That's right, I had to call up L. Yo, L,
what up? What else?
Plus,
word.
And we deny.
Hey, mom.
What's up?
Let's slide.
Alright.
And
we gon' tonight. Me too.
Well, good, cause we gon' tonight. Got drops,
Got clues,
got trucks,
got G's.
alright. And we gon' take a ride tonight. So, ma,
What's up?
let's slide,
Alright.
alright. And we gon' tonight.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper. Or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no Kobe, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose and I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold, but I'm frozen, yeah.